all right. URL News Media, Slim Reader here. We got Mr. Bruce Franks Jr. in the building. Talk to us, man. This your debut, Born Legacy 12. How you feeling?
I feel fantastic. A lot of people don't know, this 10 years in the making. And I got Truthful. It only makes sense, Midwest. That's a little bro. We've been doing this for a second. I've been rocking with him for a second, but I gotta teach him something more. So.
So we was just talking about how the Midwest, the brotherhood amongst you guys, the camaraderie. A lot of you guys have grown up in this, and y'all just like, yo, I'm not battling you. You my brother.
Oh, that's a fact. I mean, cause it gotta be like that. Like we get even outside of battle rap, right? We see what happened in the world with black men, and so. Thinking about it that way, when you build these type of relationships and this type of brotherhood, I refuse to let something like battle rap come in between that. Because we get in that ring and you never know what could be said. You never know what emotions can come through, and that can start the downfall. So it is a lot of my Midwest cats and a lot of people that I just made relationships with in battle rap, as far as brotherhoods, I never battled.
That's dope right there. I also want to speak about, or have you speak about, the Drop the Charges campaign that you have going on. Please explain to the people. I think it's very important to get this message out there to everybody.
Yeah. So, as a lot of folks may know, I live in Phoenix now, and just because I live in Phoenix, we still dying. On the same day that George Floyd was killed, Deion Johnson was killed in Phoenix. And so folks in Phoenix took to the streets. So of course I went out and we started to organize and we started to push back and just protest. And so one of the protests we had on August 9th, which is actually the day Michael Brown was killed too, the police decided to arrest us and get real aggressive for no reason. And so, like regular protests, we think like, all right, bet. We get locked up, we get loud, it's good. This time, they locked us up, they put charges on us, and kept the charges, and like doubled down on the charges. And so now, it's 20 protesters, including myself, facing 8 to 32 years just for protesting. And so we've been putting pressure on the system with this Drop the Charges campaign. And we've been doing everything, from petition signing to showing up, phone banking. We got a whole lot of stuff going on. So, and it's all on my social media. But that's the Drop the Charges MCAO, and MCAO stand for the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. That's the prosecutor, and it's a ABC 15 report out there where an investigative reporter found everything that they was lying about, and all facts, all evidence. No, this ain't just us saying we innocent. This him showing, we innocent, and these charges we ain't good for these charges. So.
Well, continue on with the fight. Everybody, please follow this man on social media so you can get more details on Drop the Charges and how you can participate in this situation and help everybody out in these situations when it comes down to protest, because we should not be arrested for peaceful protest. That's just not what it is.
That's a fact.
You got Truthful tomorrow. I know you about to lock in the rounds of written. I'm going to let you go ahead and get to it. Thank you so much for speaking to me.
Salute. You already know, Rita.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.